8 years after the world first saw the mind-bending graphics of Rage, we finally get the second installment. Was it worth the wait, and is it worth the money? Let's have a look through this thing together and see where we end up. I hope you guys enjoy it. October 2011. What were you doing back then? Because I was getting real pumped about Rage. I'd seen a couple of things about it. I was kind of excited when it was coming out. When it did finally come out, my computer didn't run it very well because it was so graphically intense. Now it's a different story. Most cards will run most games that come out straight off the bat, as long as it's not like a 5-year-old card. Now I had to go out and buy a 580 when Rage came out because it was that intense. Now I'm running this on an RTX 2080 and it looks brilliant. But I do have some concerns. The video sequences you see, I will show some right now, are pretty. And they're nice in 4K, they're very nice indeed. But when you go to the cutscenes, when you're interacting with the AI, it's not so good. Here you can see the framework failing around the character I'm talking to. Now this happens in most situations when you're talking about those people. No game is flawless like that, but you kind of expect a little bit more with that kind of time frame and how much effort they must have put into this game. Having said that, in-game itself, driving around in free mode, wowzers. It is really, really sharp. The explosions are beautiful. They sound great too. The audio in this game is on point, which we don't really talk about much because you never really think about it. But graphically, driving around, shooting around, doing all the basic stuff that you do in an open world game, and it is a big map, by the way. I've only just scratched the surface of this thing, and it's quite awesome. It looks really, really good. More importantly, it's really, really smooth. I am running on some older gear, but it's still not an issue. So graphics, it's thumbs up and a thumbs down. I feel like they could have done a bit better when it comes to the cutscenes, but it is what it is. It's definitely not worth not buying the game over. Now I've got to be really careful here because this video could potentially go on for hours and hours because it's such a complex game with so many different player-based levels. So I'm just going to hit on a couple more things and then I'm going to leave you guys to it. Just talk about the guns. Now, I've played probably 2 hours worth of gameplay, and I've only unlocked 4 of them. There are slots there for 8, I think. 9, 8, 7. Something like that. There's a whole wheel of guns you can use. You start off with the pistol. When you aim down sight, it's single shot. Fire from the hip, it's a burst shot. It's pretty cool. There's also the automatic rifle, which is exactly what you'd expect. It just goes full potato. It's not too bad. The shotgun is a real treat. When you shoot it from the hip, it actually, works like a shotty. But if you aim down sight, it melts all the bullets together into one projectile and sends a kind of a sonic boom out that can not only strip players of their armor, but send them flying off in the world. It's pretty cool. And the last one I got, this gun is a lot of fun. It's a pistol. You shoot rounds, they stick to the target. And when you snap your finger, they explode. So the projectiles will stay lit in the player until you're ready. Well executed, it is absolutely brilliant. Cars and racing were a big part of Rage 1. It's how you get around because the world's so big. But they made a lot of fun out of it by having circuit racing. Now, there is circuit racing in this. I haven't done a race yet, but I have seen plenty of footage of it, and it still looks amazing. And, of course, that is how you win points and parts to upgrade your cars, because everything here is upgradable. From your cars to the nano suit you wear to the guns. You can even upgrade, update all the different parts of everything on your body and person. Which brings me to the nano suit you wear. You can even get upgrades and special features for that suit to give yourself special abilities. Now here's just a couple of them. The first one you get is basically, it's a dash. So you can quickly, if you're being attacked, you can get out of the way of something by holding down the direction you want to go and clicking control, and you just zip over to one side. That's pretty handy. You also get a double jump. It's a bit Call of Duty for me, but it's fine, I guess. And very handy for getting up to hard to get to places. And then the last one I've got was kind of a push. You hold down control to charge up your glove and you press F, and it emits a massive pulse that can just strip all the armor off your enemies. It can kill them. More importantly, it pushes them a great distance away to make it a lot better. Look, there is so much more to this game that we could go over, but as I said, it's just going to eat up too much time. You've got a basic idea of what it's about. It is story driven. You are a character. You pick male or female at the start. And there's quests, side quests. It's just like GTA. Everywhere you go, there's something else to do. Someone wants you for something. You can be used at every turn. Even just driving along, there's people that want to kill you or race you. It's pretty good. This game is if like Mad Max and Borderlands had a baby, and that man-child grew up to be a psychotic. It's a fun game, this one. Hyper-violent, first-person shooter, nice and quick, very smooth. I've seen a lot of bad reviews about this game, but quite frankly, I think they got their heads up their asses. This one's a winner. It's a lot of fun, it's not going to break the bank, and it's well worth you doing. Now, our good friends at NVIDIA have given us some merch. I'm not going to tell you what it is, okay? That's going to be a surprise. But I want you to have the opportunity to win it. So, I want you, just like the Metro video, to tell me in the comments section of this YouTube vid what it is you will look forward to about this game, Rage 2. If you've played the first one, you want to tell me your thoughts about that as well, go right ahead. But that's how you're going to get it. We'll pick a winner and we'll let you know. Love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy Rage 2 because I certainly did. And I'll see you soon. I'm Charlie. Much love.